Let's get this review started. It's Gypsy, and I just got my shipment of this fashionista from Mattel. This is the petite doll called Crazy for Coral. I ordered this doll at the same time as when we ordered our other Barbie Evolution dolls, which we already did reviews of. On her box, she's paired up with an original body type and a tall body type down here in the corner. The back of the box shows this huge lineup of fashionistas from the 2016 Barbie Evolution series with all the new body types. It doesn't show every single doll from this new body type series because some of those dolls come with fashion packs and those dolls aren't shown on the back of the box. The packaging is really simple with a diamond print on the backboard. It's just black and white. She doesn't come with a stand or lots of accessories. She's wearing a one-piece dress that velcros in the back. Here are the details of the shiny gold print on her dress. The body of the dress has this ombre reddish pink color pattern going on. It does kind of remind me of coral from the sea. And the back of the dress is a little bit longer and it's got this solid color, not quite red. It's like a mixture of red and pink. She does have a yellow strap that goes around her neck like a halter top. It ties in the back, but I find that kind of annoying because I don't like tying these things. But if that bothers you, just snip it off with scissors and the dress should still stay on. She's also wearing a gold bracelet and she's got on gold sandals. That's it for her accessories. Now, you can't expect these fashionistas dolls to come with a whole bunch of stuff like purses and, hats and all these doohickeys because they retail at a very low price, usually under $10. So they're not gonna come with a whole bunch of things. But anyways, her hair is really thickly rooted and she doesn't have any bald spots. She's got a side part and it's tied with elastic to keep the hair out of her face on the side. Also, the length is really long when you stretch her curls down. If you want to straighten this doll's hair, you're gonna get a lot of length out of it. The hair comes with two tones of brown, so it's kind of mixed light brown and dark brown. And there's a really pretty color scheme in the hair that I think goes well with her skin tone. This doll has one of my absolute favorite Barbie face sculpts. This is the 2010 Skipper face mold. She's not been released in this skin tone until now. She's always been produced in the Caucasian tone, but now with this light brown complexion, she could be a Latin, black, or even a mixed girl. So I really love that. In fact, I feel like she could even pass for maybe Filipina, Cambodian, one of the darker Southern Asian nationalities like Indian or something. So there's so many options for different races that this doll could represent. One of my favorite sculpts on one of my favorite complexions, hands down. She is almost perfect. Plus, the curly hair is a huge plus. She's not wearing any makeup, even though on camera it does appear that she is. Her eyes are light brown like a honey color, and she has light pink lipstick on with very, very light blush. It looks like she's got a little bit of eyeshadow on here in this lighting, but she really doesn't. And I like that they used minimal makeup on this doll because she doesn't really need it. She's naturally beautiful. Here she is next to Zen, my other Skipper on an MTM body. I do have a whole bunch of Skipper dolls, but Zen is one of my favorites. So now let's remove her clothing and see what her body looks like. Her legs are quite short, as expected. She has a spine on her back. Here's a Skipper body just for a comparison. Her thighs are a lot bigger than Skipper's, but the feet are narrower than Skipper's. She has a larger chest as well. Her torso is wider, and her hips are wider than Skipper's. She does have kind of a butt. What do you guys think? Not really? A little something something. Her legs dip in here, which is kind of weird looking, and she has annoying molded underwear. She has a belly button, and she is very well sculpted, I think. Here's the height difference between her and a regular height Barbie. This Skipper is on a made-to-move body. She's wearing flat shoes, so you can get an idea of how they compare in height. Now let's try on some outfits. This is the blue dress that came on my other petite doll. It does fit on her, but she can't fit the matching shoes that came with this outfit because her feet are flat, and those shoes were heels. I'm gonna try these flats on her to see if they fit. These are just Barbie-sized flats. While I'm at it, let me show you guys her blemish. She's got a black squiggly thing on her leg that doesn't really scrape off, and she's got some different coloring in her legs too, where the vinyl is just I don't know what's going on, but these are factory blemishes. The doll just came out of the box that way. I'm only showing you guys this to warn you not to expect a perfect doll when you order them. I ordered this doll directly from Mattel and she came with blemishes. Also, her arm is bent at the elbow on one side, which limits her articulation and dressing options a little bit, but her legs are straight and she doesn't have one of those bent knees, which is totally useless, so that's a plus. Okay, let's try on some more outfits. Here are some shorts that I got on a Project Empty Squared doll. Even though those dolls are really thin, she can still fit these pants, so that's pretty cool. Here are some Sparkle Girls pants that don't fit that well. They don't really fit any of my dolls that well, but I think that's just the way that the shorts were poorly designed and not really the doll's fault. Here are another pair of Sparkle Girls pants and these fit quite well. Here is an Ever After High outfit. I tried to squeeze her into it, but she is not gonna fit this, so let me stop before she ruins this outfit. Here is an outfit that belonged to a Skipper doll. The pants are like jeggings and they're kind of stretchy a little bit and they open at the back. I think the top and the bottom both fit her well. Her legs are a little thicker than Skipper's, so the thighs fill out the pants a little bit better. I like the way it looks. It is rather tight, but I don't mind it. She's really gorgeous and I like her a lot. I think that she reminds me of my cousin, who has similar coloring to this doll. So I decided to name her after my cousin, Sharia. Like this video if you have a pretty cousin. Now let's go ahead and compare her skin tone to some other dolls. Here is a made to move yellow top body. This is my doll, Vienna, and Vienna is much darker than Sharia. It's a little subtle in this lighting, but believe me, in person you can tell she is way too light for this body. Here is my birthday wishes doll on an articulated Nikki body. Do you guys remember Honey from my 8-room dollhouse tour video? I didn't review this doll, but you can see more pictures of her on Instagram if you're interested. I believe that these two are the same complexion, much closer in skin tone compared to the yellow top Barbie. I'm going to switch their heads to see how they look on each other's bodies. Alright, here is Sharia on Nikki's body. I like her much better on this one, and the skin tone does match. I always like Skipper better on the taller bodies. They just don't look right to me on small bodies for some reason. I don't know, I guess it feels like Mattel is trying to pass them off as like preteens, but something about Skipper's face looks too grown to be on that small of a body to me, so I just like her better on a taller body. Here's my other Skipper again, Zen, and here's Kimber, my LA girl. And both of these are on made to move bodies. So these three are my favorite Skipper dolls in my collection and they all have a different skin tone. That's really exciting for me because I really love having diversity in my doll collection. Here is Honey on this shorter petite body. I think she looks interesting on this body. She looks more Latina. Is that crazy? Cause like, I don't know, cause she's short. I like her better like this. I know all Latina girls are not short, but she just reminds me of like some Puerto Rican girls that I know that are really, really short. This head isn't on a different scale than the Skipper head. Like, they're about the same size, so you just gotta play around with the dolls to see how you like yours best. More pictures will be on Instagram, so be sure to follow us there to keep up. Thank you all so much for reviewing Crazy for Coral with me. I hope you guys like her as much as we do. I'll be further customizing her and you guys will see her on Broken Barbie show as a character who we will base on the personality of the real Sharia, one of my cousins. Until the next video, I wish all of you a wonderfully dolly day. Bye-bye!